been almost a month since the first case of coronavirus officially hitting the U.S. The government says we're still not past the peak of more of the country is closing down tonight, trying to contain the social distancing, and that's an aggressive measure. Many families over the past year have been thrust into poverty or even breaking news concerning the U.S. economy after the stock market and food banks across the country are being inundated with demonstrations, riots, and violence from coast to coast. Police and protesters are encouraging use in the race for a vaccine. The Wall Street Journal reports today marked a truly heartbreaking milestone. 500,071 dead. Historically, a year that the world will never forget. Just on my face, I've seen some things that take my breath away. I'm still going I'm still I'm still who could have been nothing seems certain. Help us, Lord. My strength is weak. My faith is strong. I am facing the I'm standing on
Feel like to push yourself out of God, I may need to deal with this. Y'all alright with it. Let that song play. I need to listen to it. In my process of being still trusting God, He just gave it to me. It's not just me being still and trusting God. This is me fasting and praying. And really, really, willing myself to
Historically, a year that the world will
but
never
yeah,
forget.
I'm willing myself out of a hard place today. And God woke me up early. Today He woke me up real early, 3 o'clock this morning. And He woke me up with a dream. And I ain't had one of them in a very long time. So for me to have one of them, I got a little nervous. I said, well, Lord Jesus, I don't know what you mean about this dream, but I trust you. I said, I pray because it was a warning. God always gives you a warning. He really do. And I said, okay, Jesus, I'm on reckless living. So whatever you need, I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to do my best. So this morning, got on up and I was struggling because it was something that was on my heart. And I wasn't quite sure what it was. And then I didn't want to overthink, so I said, Lord, I just wanted to pray, Lord. You don't have to take this. I said, Yahweh, Lord, I need you to come see about me. I said, I'm not doing this time. I'm not overthinking. I'm not allowing the enemy in to put me me in a place of overthinking, put me in a space of trying to process my actions and what it is the Lord said me to do. And I posted today on social media. So that's so true. And look a mess. Look like it's all over the place. Gotta be crazy out of my mind. Well, God said, are you gonna trust me? I said, yes. I trust you, Lord. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, I'm gonna trust you. I said, speak to my heart, God, show me what it is I need to see. God said, you gotta stop that. I said, stop what? Lord Jesus, help me. Help me, God. There's another post that I stayed on my phone from Instagram. And it was so true about me that I didn't realize it until today. God said, self-sabotage you. He said, what's your issue? I said, well, Lord have mercy. I said, how many issues I got? He said, well, he said that issue is the same issue. It's just showing up in different forms. I said, okay, Jesus, talk to me today. I said, because I need help. He said, well, he said, Shawnee, he said, you got an issue with praising people to cover them up, to hide their wrongdoing, to shield and protect them. I said, ooh, okay, I'm here for it. But that's so true because I do all the time. And I've been doing it for a very long time. Yeah, he said, it's deeper than that. He said, talk to me. What's on your heart? Jesus, Jesus. I said, well, what I didn't understand was me and this man talked about everything, until we did talk about everything. There was an issue. He said, why was that the issue? I said, because now I can't trust you. I said, then what really eats me up, the minister, his mom. I said, for her to tell me I gotta be patient with her son. I said, what about her son being patient with me? I said, to a sense, that when you cross my issue, when you trigger it more so, then it's for you to be patient with me, right? On how I should respond, how I need to deal with it. Because if I don't deal with it, Jesus, thank you, Lord. Thank you for showing me that. If I don't deal with it, then it's being bottled up. So, um, God said, what else? I said, well, maybe I should have dealt with it. He said, that's fair. See, that's the thing. We want people to forgive us. We want change. We want more. We want better. We want people to um see us for who we are, and we want to help somebody, but we don't want to help people in a way that they need to be helped. We want to help people in a way that we feel that we want to help them. Let me say that. But we feel we need to help them. And I said, now look, Jesus, 'cause man, you all over the place right now. I said, but I'm here for it. He said, yeah. He said, you here for what? He said, but it's deeper than that. I said, okay. He said, go on. He said, tell me what else is on your heart. I said, this happened, right? I said, where I felt like I had a safe place to go to, and confident to talk to you about what I was feeling, what's on the inside as a minister. So that's what she called herself now. Then she was just a pastor wife, but now she's doing ministry. But like I tell you, God don't have no respect of a person. He can use anybody. So I don't judge you because you're a minister and you fall short. But then two, I do hold you up to a higher standard that um as a minister, as a person who is being life for God, we can't pick and choose who we want to bless. I can't pick and choose who I want to pray for. I can't pick and choose the places that I feel like I can go and that God can use me in those places and spaces because He put you in a situation for a reason. For what dawned on me, because she actually act like, well, we got a lot in common. I feel like we can help each other when we doing Bible study, but then they didn't cut short. I guess because my truth was too much. But you can't judge my truth. The only thing you can do is do what it is, thus said the Lord. What has the Lord given you that you hadn't utilized? What is it that the Lord has placed you in a situation for that you not making it personal? We can't make situation personal because in you making that situation personal, there was a disconnect. Not only that, um, to say that I'm mentally crazy or say something wrong with me, and even if that is the truth, it's not for you to call out my truth. It's not for you to speak on me. So God said, okay. He said, keep going. I said, I wouldn't dare speak on your son and the things that he done to me unless I feel comfortable with coming to tell you. But I didn't come to you for you to protect him. I came to you so you can show me how to love him. He been in your life all these years. God said, okay, how she gonna show you something she ain't even done? I said, then listen, I'm just here in this corner today, but God, you real. You real. He said the fact. He said, because if you love somebody, then you hold no record of wrong, right? Has he not shared with you all the things that she constantly talked about, all the things that she constantly um say that he need to change this and the third. I said, and look, Lord, I ain't trying to speak on nobody else. I said, I'm here for me. He said, but this part of your truth, right? I said, well, we're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. Everything that I spoke on was everything your son told me. Nothing that I made up. Nothing. Yes, I probably added my 2 cents. I did. Yeah, how I felt when he told me certain things. True. But everything I spoke to your husband, your son, anybody about when it came to my situation, it was basically things that he had shared with me that I feel like he never shared with you, or things that he may have shared with you and you probably didn't like you did me. Because when we had a conversation, you was trying to get to know me per se, and I got to talking about my ex husband, and you shut me down to say, well, what they got to do with anything? Where you going with this? Like, like, is you listening or is you just hearing what it is you want to hear so you can have a reaction to what it is that I'm telling you versus actually listening to respond for my needs? But you want me to love your son, but you don't want to listen to me when I say that I got an issue. Now I'm trying to learn how to love your son, but you can't even teach me that. God said, okay, there you go. I said, wow. I said, God is deeper than that. He said it is. He said, because it's an issue for you, number one. He said, trust been an issue for you for a long time. He said, because people in your life been lying to you for years. You just now found out. I said, oh my God. Can I just be here? Can I just be here, Lord? Can I just be here? He said, not today. He said, you say you want to get better. He said, you say you want to change, then we got to get down to nitty gritty. Your daddy, there's a question if your father is your father, but people have been smiling in your face for all this time, and it's been an uncomfortable feeling, uncomfortable setting within you for a very long time. And now that you find out, now you understanding why there was outbursts. Now you understanding why there was an issue. Now you understanding why um it was easy for you to pop off. I said, "Whoa." I said, "God, you ate today." He said, "We here though. We here for what?" I said, "Well, help me, help me." He said, "I am." He said, "That's been an issue for you for a very long time." He said, "And let's dig deeper." He said, "Because this is the love of your life, right?" Love you too. Have a good day. This is the love of your life. And if this is the love of your life, then how did this person hurt you? I said, "Whoa." I said, "Okay, Jesus, now you opening up wounds." He said, "Yeah, you can go around." He said, "Now you opening up wounds." I said, "Whoa." I said, "But it's deep. It's deep." He said, "So tell me how stay over it this way. When you right down the middle, you still gotta stay over. Stay over. Get all the way over tonight. All the way. In this lane right here. This is a walking lane." So, I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, let's talk about it." He said, "How did this person hurt you?" I said, "Well, the first incident, he didn't tell me the truth up front. I had to dig and ask for it. Even though when I asked, he finally told me, but that did something to me. So when his baby mama showed up in my house, that just really just pushed me over the edge. And the reason why, because in my past, with my ex-husband, the pain was deep because, again, self-sabotage. I would go yards, miles, days, covering up the things that you do, covering up the things that you said, covering up your actions to make you look good, to show you that I don't judge you, but that don't mean that you don't have an issue. To show that I love you enough that I don't have to display your pain, your issues, your struggles, your sin before man to justify my actions. Because if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something. Yes, I had a lot of reactions. Yes, I felt like I had the right, but our reality, two wrongs don't make a right. And my issue was deeper than just you. My issue, I took it out on you because I didn't know then what I was dealing with until now. Now I know what I'm dealing with. Now I know what's harbored deep inside. Now I know why the pain feel like an eruption in my soul. Now I know that it's deeper than that. All right, have a good day. Love you. So yeah. Right. Sure. Like, oh yeah, we gonna talk about that. Help me. Our reality, it was deeper than me. Not knowing what I was dealing with. And when you when let me go. So here's the thing: when you're dealing with something, you have to get it out because if you don't get it out, then it's going to wreck your mind. It's going to weigh on your heart. It's going to interfere with the journey ahead. And if it's my last time dealing with the pain of my past, if it's the last time dealing with what was, if it's my last time dealing with what's behind me, then I have to do the work to recover. And that's where God got me now. The reason why He got me is the place of recovery is just because I went through the surgery, just because I've been in recovery, doesn't mean that I fully recovered. Sometimes it takes a little bit. So now I'm going through physical therapy, more so spiritual therapy, more so mental therapy, more so therapy on levels I didn't even know existed. I'm like, okay, God, but I'm here for it. But God said, this is what it takes to deal with it. This is what it takes to work through it. This is what it takes. You have to process it because if you don't process it, then you're not dealing with it. If you just scoop it under the rug, then you're not dealing with it. If you're just covering it up, you're not dealing with it. So you have to process why you felt this way, why you went through this, and why you responded or reacted the way that you did. So that's what God basically wanted me to share with y'all today was the love of my life. He hurt me. He hurt me because um, the simplest thing is the truth. He didn't trust me enough with it. He didn't trust me enough to tell me. He didn't trust me enough to give me a chance to fully trust him. So in our reality, him not trusting me really built an issue of trust for us. And once it become a trust for me, that brings up a whole nother word, another can, because I've been around people all my life that I feel like I can trust and I can trust none of them. Most of them couldn't tell me the truth. When I say couldn't tell me the truth, meaning if I'm doing something that I ain't supposed to be doing or it's not right, and you didn't tell me the truth, then you didn't tell me the truth. Let's go. We're gonna talk about it, not Jehovah Jireh. But a lot of people don't want to discuss the facts. They don't want to talk about what's the real. So, family or friends, it don't matter. At the end of the day, even if you're my coworker, if you want to tell me something, tell me the truth. Don't tell me what you want to tell me. Don't tell me what you think that I want to hear. Now, You can tell me the truth and then give me your opinion. I'm cool with that. I'd rather you do that or tell me the truth, then tell me what thus said the Lord. So I think that's where my anger stems from because number one, we talked about everything. So I felt like that's when I let down my walls and I told him that once I open my heart to you, I'm serious. Once I get to that point, and that means that I'm really giving you a real chance after all that I've been through. For me to give you a chance said a lot. Said a lot. Not because I'm desperate that I want something, meaning that I felt enough inside of me that genuinely deep down inside, you was for me. You was for me. I can tell you, I done been in a situation where people thought I was head over heels for them, and kid you not, I was just waiting for God to reveal the truth. I'm God. But this situation is different. And I've been saying it for some time now. I'm like, I don't know why this situation is so different. And then even people question, like, I don't understand how you have so much grace with him and you ain't had this much grace with your ex-husband. Number one, I respect anybody that's honest. If you can't be honest, I ain't gonna respect you. I'm gonna be real. We're gonna talk about it or not. I can tell a lie from anything. Babe, I done seen them. When I say I know when somebody is lying, I know when somebody is lying. And the crazy part, the real crazy part, not knowing my gift, God just put the icing on the cake because now I see the issue in your heart. So if I can see an issue in your heart, when you instantly lie, it does something to your heart. It does something to your heart. I'm a person. I have to be honest because by the time it wears and tear on my brain and breaking my brain, I done went crazy and I can't do it. That's one thing about me that God has did a number on me with when it comes to being a liar. Like it's a lot of times just don't I can't sit with it. And if I sit with it, I'ma say 9 times out of 10, I probably wouldn't be and fixed in some kind of shape, form, or fashion. But right now, that's an issue for me because I'm gonna tell you why, and I think this is the reason why he felt like he's lied to me. Because now I'm gonna be open, I'm gonna be transparent. Some more truth gonna come out. So, kid you not, too oftentimes we feel like not telling the person the truth unprotected. It doesn't really create more of an issue. And I was that person for a long time. 12 years. Not telling the truth. And people think I'm saying this like harshly, but I'm truly not saying this harshly. This is just my truth, but I suppressed it. It caused me oppression because I suppressed this truth and the reality of my life instead of accepting it for what it was and just washing my hands with it. There was so much truth that tied into this, but this was really the truth. Like, this man was never for me. I made excuses because then I wanted to prove people wrong. Then I made excuses because I didn't want to let down my child or his family. I wasn't even thinking about my family. Shoot, little bit I know I should have been thinking about them too. Huh? That's on him. Well, because he said this one time, he was like, shoot, we met the best thing that ever came out of my family, this, and the third. And I don't know if that was the truth or what, I don't know. But at that point in time, Lord have mercy. God forgive me. There wasn't sabotage you. This is how you do it. This is how it happened. Um, 'Cause now I'm carrying something, and it's not my truth. Now I'm carrying something, and I don't want no parts of it. Now I'm carrying. Now I'm in a situation, and I'm just here. So and I used to say that all the time to him, like, who wants to just exist? Don't nobody want to exist. I was like, you don't want nothing more out of your life. You don't want to elevate. You don't want to go to the next level. You don't want this, that. Like, he was fine with being content. And I'm like, yeah, something wrong with this. But then God just gave it back to me. Something wrong with you. You don't want to elevate. God, I'm trying to be serious. And you want to play. I ain't got time right now. But this be God, though. Like, for real. He's so lit. I just love it. But I'm here for it. But real talk, like, I made myself content with a situation that I was not happy with. I was displeased. I was just, yeah, ashamed of myself. And I'm saying this because that created an issue for me because now I'm living a lie. And I lived a lie for a very long time, but I still sabotage myself because a lot of stuff that I went through, a lot of stuff that I encountered, even up until the point of my most recent relationship, like it caused so much sabotage for my life that if I would have just lived in my truth, I could have skipped all those parts. I could have been in a better place. I could have been in a better space, but I'm not saying it to a point where this wasn't part of God's plan because it is part of God's plan because He know that we have free will. He knew the decision we was gonna make before we made it. So He already knew. Well, it's gonna take this girl a while. She's gonna have an issue for a long time, but I'm still gonna be right there with her, and that's what He showed me. Like, and I'm just like, look, Jesus, you doing the most. Like, you could have hit me upside the head, da 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 da. But think about it. Just like the dream I had this morning. God always sent warning before destruction. Question is, how many times have we taken heed to that warning? Because I can tell you, man, so many times He sent me a warning, I just was like, I don't know what that means, Lord. But guess what? I'm pretty sure I was somewhere acting a fool, somewhere in a situation, somewhere dealing with extra hurt, and I ain't even had to. But hey, that's my life. It is what it is. But back to why I was hurt. So, and the thing about it was, I constantly self sabotage myself because instead of dealing with my pain, I'm trying to please this man to say, well, I forgive you. We can work through that. Or, Shawnee, that's just you. Um, you can handle it. To a sense where I couldn't handle it. I said that so many times. I said that so many I said that so many times that I knew better. I said it so many times that I knew better. I knew better. I could deal with a lot of stuff. Kid you not. But when it comes to somebody lying to me, that's a whole nother level. Not only that, when it comes to somebody disrespecting me and dishonoring me, that's a whole nother level. And the thing was, I was trying to be patient, thinking I was being patient. But I was being patient with him versus actually being patient with myself to process, to take the time I needed to work through how it made me feel, how how I felt on the inside, and really taking the time and the space to deal with that. Because I didn't do that. I didn't do that for me, but I did it for him. And guess what? Sure enough, something else happened. And may not be in the same situation, but very similar. It's all in the same category. And now it's building up. Now it's building up. So where you think that I'm just, yeah, acting out, or I'm just snapping out, or this situation wasn't even that serious, it's because of the many situations that built up to it. you number one, parents need to know their place. I'm gonna put that out there. I ain't just talking about his mom. I'm just talking about parents in general. Even my parents. First of all, you need to know your place. When your children become grown, it is not your place to conduct their life. It is not your place to put your 2 cents in. It is your place to listen, encourage them in the Lord. But anything outside of that, no. And what really ate me up was in the end with the big situation. And I even called God so real. I'm gonna tell you how God's so real. I can't even lie to you. God's so real. The moment I knew that this man had slept with somebody else, we was laying down together in the garden, picking flowers. As I'm learning how to use these terms that they teach me, the spiritual aspect of it. But the moment this man implanted his seed, his shovel, whatever y'all want to call it. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. The moment that happened, he's right. It was like my soul left my body. And I told him in the midst, right there, like my hands just, I was like under arrest at that point. My soul had left my body. Like Jesus, like stick it up. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I was like, whoa. And I'm looking at this man, I'm telling him, you've been with somebody else. The look on his face, oh my God. Murder she wrote. Only thing he could say was, I'm just tired. I'm just tired. You right, you just tired. But you ain't just tired. But you just tired. You tired of lying. You tired of pretending. You tired of covering up. You tired of hurting me. You tired of being in a place where you can't get yourself out of because you can't be honest with yourself and you can't be honest with me to even tell me the truth. The truth is the only thing that's gonna set anybody free. I need y'all to understand that. I don't care if it's small, I don't care if it's big. If you can't stand on your truth, you ain't going nowhere. That's what God meant by this. So they be done self-sabotage yourself. You is not finna sit here and talk about the good, but you can't also discuss the bad because we need to understand what got you to that point. What made you act the way you did and what you've been carrying and wearing for a long time. Like I have full disclosure right now. Because I have no shame in my game. I have no shame in my life. Like this is my life and I embrace it. And I still want to change nothing about it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I just want to change anything. Because God has made me better and I trust him. Even in a sense where I think that I could go back and probably would have, switch up something different now because his timing is perfection for me. But I can't say that I've lived a great and a blessed life because God has always been with me. The goodness of the Lord has always been on my life, regardless of what it is that I'm telling y'all have never seen that side of me because God, goodness and His mercy has been all over my life. But in reality, God showed me that crazy. He played too much. Then what really ate me up was God showed me that our fears is the very thing we become. And I said, boy, can I go to sleep? Because I just want to go to sleep. I just want to go to sleep. Because I fear meeting somebody and meeting myself in somebody. But not only that, I feared that this man, the whole time, after the trust went out the window, I feared the whole time that he was going to cheat on me. He was going to have a baby on me. Kid you not. Welcome to my life. But the radical part that really ate me up was sitting there having a discussion with his mom and his sister. It was so crazy because instead of his sister saying, telling me the truth, she did it to save her brother. And see, that's the thing. We might get so radical. Like, you just giving me what you want to give me, but in our reality, I already see through it. Like, at this point, I ain't even gotta say that. It's just like, you wasting your breath for why? But you gonna tell me my brother ain't changed, I'm telling you, so I can leave him to save him from himself. But when you love somebody, you love her unconditionally, right? Okay, help me, Jesus, because I'm here for you. But the crazy part is, your mom want to tell me how to love you, but she don't want to tell you how to love me. Because if I was in, if this was my child, let me say that in this sense, if this is my child, first I'm gonna be like, well, you know that's wrong. You know this girl been through enough. You know she can't take this. I ain't gonna tell you to fake it out, to hold out, and then after that, you still away. Cause I'm gonna tell you, you can tell when a person do wrong. They so, man, it's so crazy. I'm sitting here watching everything. I promise y'all, at this point in time, I ain't saying nothing. At this point in time, I already knew. Once God gave it to me, I was like, no, I'm not gonna play with you today, but I'm here for it. So I wasn't even trying to have an escape plan. I was to a point where I didn't know what to do in that moment of time that I just had to be there. I was literally just there. I didn't know what was going to happen next. And it was so radical because as things was just playing out, there was so much up and down, highs and lows, ins and outs. I'm watching this man, you changing all your bank account information. I'm watching you make all these moves and you telling me one thing, but I'm like, boy, I'm so ahead of you, it's funny. But at the end of the day, I'm playing along with it. Basically self-sabotage. Basically, instead of me walking away from a situation, I remember being on my knees crying and saying, you got me here. You got me here. What I'm gonna do now that I'm not working and I can't do this anymore. What I'm gonna do now, I got all my kids and you got me in a messed up situation. I can't believe you did this. So then he goes on to say, it's not you, it's me. And then he was like, but we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. And as he was saying, we gonna figure it out. The only thing I was playing in my head was the exact same situation, same exact scenario when I met him. Was he was playing house with somebody else. He didn't tell me that up front. And when he did tell me, I was done with the situation. But then you begged to stay with me because you wanted to be with me. This, and the third that you promised to do right by me. You willing to do whatever it takes. Now you act like you're sacrificing your kids just to be with me. But in reality, I ain't asked you to do none of that. I actually told you to stay in the situation until you figure out what it is that y'all doing. Get y'all together and get out of the situation. I did. For about a week, sitting here pleading, just give me my space, give me time because you need to figure that out. I don't want this woman to think that I'm the reason why you leaving her. Even though your parents say that y'all was done, but y'all still living together. What person wanna be with anybody that live with somebody else? So when you get done with me, you wanna play house. Make that make sense. But this was the reality, this was the truth. And that's the only thing that came to my head was he probably told her the same thing. That they gonna figure it out. Because what he was telling me was he wanted to make sure his kids were straight, but basically he wanted to to me, in my head, me, come on now, I know me. So if you act like me, I know what you think you will. I'm always have me a plan B. I'm gonna make sure she's straight. So if anything go wrong here, I can always got a place to go back to. Therefore, yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I have to was her. That's how I was thinking in my head. Was that the truth? I don't know. But you said that you it was nothing. You moved out and you moved in with me to show me that you wanted to be with me. But that was the wrong move because now I'm self sabotaging myself because now I'm looking like I'm the other one. And I'm a firm believer what you're doing to others, others will do it to you. And I didn't want that to be the case. So I just kept saying, remember saying to him, like, are you sure y'all was together? This and third, da da da. But then when you start bringing your kids around me and then it become an issue, now I see it's more than that. And come to find out, you was still, y'all was playing house, y'all went together, but you still sleeping with her. So that's a whole situation, right? I'm just saying. Or not. What do you call it? She didn't work. You saying all the bills, so I mean, it sound like y'all together to me or not. Sound good. But again, this goes back to his mama. Because you allow your son to, you support your son. Let me not say a lot because he grown. You support your son in running these kind of habits. That's not okay. She tried to present it to me. Well, if he was on child support, he probably be spending the same amount of money he is paying her bills, all her bills, rent, utilities, car note. We gonna talk about it or not. I don't care what was in the past. At the end of the day, that's in the past. If it's in the past, but we see what it was the present. So anywho, we're gonna keep going. But you do not support your son in doing wrong things because playing house, staying there is not okay to a point where you making this girl number one think that she still got a chance. Number two, now you want to move on, but now it's an issue. Now I would never thought I would deal with baby mama drama, which I did because baby I did that in the bug one thing. I know two things for sure. Yeah, you showed up in my house, but that was the first and the last time, and I put that on now. But I'm just speaking of facts, so we're gonna talk about it or not. Because my whole thing is I would never disrespect another woman off of me. Come on now, we're gonna talk about it or not. You cannot be upset with the other woman for the man that you decide to deal with, and he bringing you problems. Did I put that? Somebody called it Jehovah Jireh. That part. So I never had an issue with her ever. Anytime we argue, this man will tell you I supported her 1,000%. Just like when he didn't go get his child and he was supposed to go get it for the weekend. I'm telling him that's not fair because what if she made plans because she wasn't gonna have no kids and then all of a sudden you don't feel like you want to go get them because you're tired, or you don't feel like you want to go get them because you want to do something else. Like that don't work. That's not okay. But sure, his mama didn't know that, or the baby mama pretty sure she didn't know that. But my whole thing is, I would never support a man in disrespecting the mother of his kids and disrespecting his mom. But I definitely don't support a man that can't stand on his own 2 feet and gotta go off of everything that his mama tell him to do. Because at this point in time, God was showing me this man is seeking approval from his mama. He just kept showing me that. So that's why I had an issue with her because she always had her hand in something, but you didn't have God's hand in it. You had your hand in it. You weren't saying what God said the Lord. You saying what it is that Maria want to do. Maria want to say, yeah, I'm putting it out there because this is the truth. But this is not okay because how can you say I'm gonna be patient with your son, but you're not sitting here telling your son how to be patient, supportive, and loving of me? Who holds a secret that this man has a whole baby on the way? Then you stop talking to me like I ain't caught it at the earth. You stop coming to see my son like I ain't caught it at the earth. Like you making excuses for why you not coming. But one thing I know, two things for sure, like I said it before, it's not that people don't receive in the right spirit. It's just that when you come, if you don't come in the right spirit, people not gonna receive you. If you got something in your chest, then get it off your chest. I've said that. If you want to speak your truth, speak your truth. If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. I'm grown. But one thing about me, I'ma always have pressure. I'ma always have a situation with somebody that can't be honest. So when you allow me to sit in that house for 3 or 4 months, knowing that this man had a child on the way, instead of saying, JR, we need to sit down, we need to talk to her, and you need to leave. Support him in that. Him leaving, still paying the bills like he was doing her. Oh, we gonna talk about it or not. Don't nobody want to talk about the truth, but you mad about how I mistreated your son. People kill me. That's what I hate about people in the world when they let Satan use them, because this is what he do, play it to his advantage. Because he don't want nothing good to ever come out of a situation. That was my son. I would have said, we need to sit down, we need to tell her the truth. It's still your responsibility. I feel like y'all got at least to uphold what you been doing. At least you owe her that. And be done. But did you do that? I don't know. You probably did. Your son's stubborn. He still won't do what it is he want to do. Or did again. Lord, forgive me, Jesus. They say my crazy side. I'm sorry. But when I say that I can't deal with something, I'm being fully disclosed. Like, I know where I've been in my life. I know my issue. I know my problems. When you lie to me, I cannot handle it. I cannot handle it. It's not fair for you to take care of somebody else's household and then we lack in our household. You know I couldn't pull my weight. You said that you was going to hold it down. Even in me trying to go back to school or work, any of that. Because either one that I was going to get money regardless. So that's what they failed to realize, because my GPA, I had scholarship money, I had all of that. So whichever one that I decided to do, I was going to have something coming in. But you said that you were holding down, so I got ready to get back to what I was getting back to. So if you hold it down and I'm getting back to what I'm getting back to, then what's the issue? Your mom and your sister, you said that was going to help with the baby. That's what now let me fix it. Your mama said that. But Portia said she never agreed to that. Then you got the mom, I don't know what. Now I'm asking you, now you came this, and third. It's just so many going back and forth at this point. It was just too much. But I self sabotage myself because I'm not dealing with what I was dealing with on the inside. I didn't take the time to forgive, and it just piled on. So this is where self sabotage comes from. I did that in my former marriage because I really had high hopes that me treating people right, me doing the right thing, that I would get it in return. Maybe I had the wrong perception. Maybe I didn't get it in return right then and there, but doesn't mean that God's still not going to return it to me. But my whole thing is, people been in my face all these years, lying to me. That's why I got an issue. Think People been in my life all these years thinking they know what's best for me, what I can handle. And that's been my issue. But I self sabotage because now I want to give everybody else grace and space, but I don't give myself enough grace and space to process it, to take it in, to deal with it, to face the truth, to embrace my reality, to sit with my pain. When you go through PT, it's going to hurt. You're still going to encounter some pain. Guess what? Until you work it, it's not going to get better. We don't take the time to work it. So if you take nothing else from this message, understand when you hurt, you have to work through that pain. You have to process it. You have to get an understanding of why you felt this way, why this happened, why you got to this point. And don't let nobody else walk around okay, but you're not okay. I'm not saying you gotta turn that person down. I'm not saying that you have to point out that person issues because that's not your place. But when it involves you, you have to talk about your truth. Because until you talk about your truth, till you get your truth out to somebody, mine's God said is on display, so y'all get it. But yours could be with a counselor, to the right minister, or to a friend that's gonna be honest with you. You don't want nobody that's gonna side with you. You want somebody that's gonna give you the real. Because I do feel like if his mom would have supported us in a sense to say, well, son, I want to teach you the right way on how to love this woman because she deserved it. I want to teach you the right way on how to be a man because you owe that to yourself. Son, you want to get it together. Let's sit down and process how we can get it together. Because then, number one, you're showing him that you support him. Number two, now you're letting him be a man. Number three, now you're supporting the decision that he made in his life. Every parent want their children's decisions to be based off of them. I'm running with my own kids. No, that is not so. It cannot happen because, as the word says, as the word says, I ain't talking about your name. I'm talking about the word. I'm going over my time and I pray. As the word says, when you was a child, you thought as a child, you spoke as a child. When you became a man or a woman, you put away childish things and childish ways. Your parents cannot co-sign for you because you are a man. Your parents cannot give you um, no answers because you are a woman. Your parents cannot live a life that they didn't get to live through their children. Point blank, period. But don't nobody want to put the facts out there. If situations is happening, there's a pattern. Something is wrong. It's not for me to fix him. I agree. But it's not for you to aid and abet his dysfunction because that's not okay. Where he really wanted something out of this, you have discredited this because all of a sudden, first I was the best thing that ever happened to him. Now all of a sudden, I'm the worst thing that ever happened to him. But guess what? He was the best thing that ever happened to me and the worst thing that ever happened to me. But in our reality, still does not deteriorate how in love we are, how much we love each other. That still is not deteriorated because we mess up because we fall. Because when love is unconditional and it's real, it's going to be there. It's going to happen regardless. And at the end of the day, what God allows is going to bless us. But also, what God allows or join together, let nothing put us under. Because when you connect it, not by just heart, but it's deeper than that. I can think some of this man says it. When we connect, and not just by mind, when I can be so connected to this man that when he walk in, instantly, I can read his whole soul. That's deeper than just saying you love somebody. But what's more frustrating is when you love somebody and you don't know how to love them, or you don't take the time to love them right, or you don't take the time to appreciate what you got. There's too many hands in it. That's why they say you have to see a person all seasons. Because in order to love somebody unconditionally, you first have to go through something, good and bad and the ugly. Now you know if your love will stand. And just because you decide to take space or you decide to walk away does not mean that it's over. Only God knows that. But my thing is, and I'm gonna put this out here. I'm not done with my truth, but I'm definitely over my time and I gotta clock in. I'm gonna put this out here. I know for a fact If she walked up to her son and said, JR, you got my approval. I know you love her and I support it. Live your life for you and be done. That man, I ain't even got to say it, that point blank period. Because all he wants is for his mom to see him doing better, trying to get it right, trying to live his own life. He want validation because he didn't have it when you decided to leave them. That's not my business. That's not my place. But I thank the Lord because he showed me that. He didn't have to show me that. But it's not for me to fix it. It's not for me to work on his issues and not work on mine. My issues was I have trust issues. When I get in a space and I don't trust you, now I got disrespect issues. Once I get to a place where I disrespect, where I'm being disrespectful, nothing, no way, no shape, form, or fashion can I honor a person that I don't respect or trust. And that's the truth. That's my issue. But now I'm working on it because now I'm seeing it. It's deeper than just your son. Yes, he played his part. Many, many men in my life played their part. Yeah, my issue goes further back than that. Because where I've been wearing this, I didn't know why I was wearing it, but now I know. People been lying to me all my life. So that's why I have trust issues. It's disrespectful to be in a person's face and talking to them and knowing that you lying to them. Trust me, I've been on both sides. I I I knew something about somebody. Didn't want to know. Somebody had told me, and I'm like, man, what you tell me that for? Because that's not my place. It's not my business. But I held that in for that person. Guess what? That's still way on my heart today. That was years ago. But guess what? I gotta make amends with that. And that person probably know who I'm talking to. Because that person didn't want to have a conversation with me. But I'm here. I'm here. But I do believe there's a time and a place, and I trust the Lord. But I'm going to get my truth out because that's the only way I can be free. And I'm going to tell my side of the story. And I'm going to be honest and open as much as I can. But how can we ask questions and we not get answers? How can we ask questions and we don't get answers, but y'all want us to do better? How can we ask questions, don't get answers, y'all want us to do better, then get mad when we do the wrong thing or we make a mistake or we mess up? Come on now. Nobody want to meet us where we are. Everybody want to tell us where we should be. No, it don't work like that. That's why I'm doing differently with my kids. I'm actually taking the time to show them the right way and the right things to do instead of always pressing words more so than showing them as I train them up, because you show by training, yeah, by your own actions. Okay. An apple don't fall far from the tree. So, yep. If you reflect back, yep, that part. And I thank God my kids is, woo, they ain't even half of what I was at their age. But I thank the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. But still, that's because I have a different perspective, and in my heart, I am welcoming God in to change my heart. Nothing that Shonay can do by herself, but I need God to do it for me. And that's why I'm gonna trust Him. Even with this, I'm going to trust him because my truth is I love I love him with my whole heart, everything in me. He is more than enough for me because I don't just look on the outside. Because everything on the outside, every feature, yeah, that part, God knew what I like. I said that in the beginning. We're going to talk about that. But everything on the inside, I loved about him when I met him because he was open. He was honest. And he wasn't afraid to be himself. But when he started making excuses for the things that he began to do and became a lie and disrespectful and dishonorable, then he lost me.